Good morning to everybody. I am Astam Kumar. In this video, we are going to see about Chapter 6 Expect Detectives in Anicom book. Let's start our lesson. Before you read it, Nishad, a boy's son, also called. His name means the seventh roll on the musical scale. And he is having a 10 years old sister Maya. She was very curious about one Mr. North to find something new. Then one day the children's marble runs into Mr. North and Nishad get a chance to meet him. Section 1. As we walked back towards the clinic, 7 said it does not look anything like a monster, Maya. Did you see how he see? Maybe he is poor and cannot afford to eat. He was very he cannot prove if he is a crook on the run. If we, he will be a criminal, Nishat looked doubtful. Of course, he is one, 7 said. And certainly stabbing him, Mr. Meghtap told that Ramesh brings his meals up from the restaurant downstairs. Ramesh, he only brings the food for Mr. North rooms. And Meghtap was an important role. Nishad, a boy 7, Maya, Nishad's sister. Mr. North was an patient of his mother. Next page. But Maya, Mr. Mehta told he does not work anywhere. Then how can he possibly have money to pay for food? Nishad said. Exactly, I exclaimed. He must have lots of money hidden somewhere. Maybe in the trunk in his rooms. What rubbish, Nishad interrupted. I know him right. Stupid. I told him by the way 7. Did you see his cash? I could not eat. Was 2 dogs, but I got them during a shoot out with the police or something. Mummy told us quite clearly they were less, Nishad said firmly. But Meghtap told us he does not work. Then how can he get the money? We can know in these pages. Perhaps the police had to set his houses on fire to force him out. I suggested 7 looked unsure. On the Monday following Mama's birthday, 7 wants to alone with her clinical gear jam because his mother went to that birthday. And I was spending the evening with a school friend when they returned. Insha told me he did been Mr. North. I felt most annoyed that I had not been there. 7 had been quite upset about Mr. North's gaunt appearance. Unsure that he was starving, he told me that he had knocked loudly on Mr. North's door that evening and said, "Open the door quickly, Mr. North." The man had opened that and asked him to roast another marble. They get another chance to meet him. Did you get a chance to peek into the trunk? 7 asked. Good for you, Mr. Detective, I said, patting on the back. I hope you questioned him properly. 7 looked pleased. Ramesh told me that he took 2 meals for Mr. North's room, morning and evening. 2 cups of tea, one in the morning. They said, uh, 7 asked Ramesh, 7 asked some questions to the Ramesh um, about Mr. North because Ramesh only brings the food for uh, food for the Mr. North. Police suggested Mr. North rooms. The police get doubtful he was one of the criminal, so the police suggested him. Nushat looked disappointed, and man had opened it and asked him, lost another marble. They get another chance to meet him. Morning and morning and one in evening, Ramesh says he is not very particular about what he eats. There's always some food to chapatis, some dal and vegetable. Mr. North pays cash and tips well. Ramesh told me something very strange, Maya. 7 had almost every Sunday. He carries 2 lunches into Mr. Norm's room and same man is with him each time. His tall, fast shout and wears spectacles. Ramesh says his sister talks of a play unlike Mr. Tana who only speak. Criminals can look good now. Ordinary smarty retorted. Did you see the picture of Hyderabad housebreaker in the papers yesterday? He looked into any man off the street. Nishad looked doubtful. The monsoons break the dictionary. Next day, dogs cloud, accompanied by blinding flashes of lightning and roaring rolls of thunder, burst with all their fury. they get a doubt by this only. How can Mr. North pay food for all of the things, or for his lunch or breakfast or cup of tea? And for this questions, we can get an answer in section 2. For section 2, we can meet in next class. For within that, I want to tell one thing. We can hear the word crook was a criminal. They think that. We can meet in section 2. Bye bye. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel. Please like and share. Watch my and thank you. Bye bye.